changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand it. Girl, you're making it hard for me. 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 Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing.
Okay then. Good evening guys, good evening, good evening, good evening everyone, good evening. Am I audible? Can you please confirm that guys? Am I audible? Am I visible? Can you see my screen? Good evening everyone, good evening Utpal, good evening 5B5, good evening. How are you all? How are you all? Audible? That's great, that's great. That is really great guys. So yep everyone, good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm good 5B5, I'm good buddy, I'm good. Okay. So in the last session, so now guys again, we planned this whole course only for 5 days, but yesterday we saw that our project is too big and we want to complete it. So we have completed it this much so far, right? And now we are planning on creating the other things that we have on this site. Okay, and you can see a lot of things are just continuously repeated. So what we're going to do is we'll try to create at least one of these designs and then we can just copy and paste because we don't have that much images, but you can change the images at any point if you want. Okay, so guys, I hope you're ready for today's session everyone. Hopefully you're ready for today's session guys. Hi Naveen, hi buddy, how are you? How are you? Guys, ready for today's session everyone? Okay, that's great then. Let's go and let's start. Okay, so far we have completed this much. Okay, and you can see it's almost similar that we have here. Okay, and the first part is done. This navigation part is done. Okay, so we can say that this much and this area is done, and now we are going to moving on to the next section, which is this one. Okay, so let's go guys and let's start. I hope that you guys are excited, so please let me know in the chat if you're excited or not, because today we are gonna try to complete this whole thing, at least all the important things and the effects, so that based on that you can also complete the other things as well. Okay, so let's go guys, let's go. So let's create this section, and if we get time guys at the end, I'll also show you how to create this section. Okay, so right now I'm not giving it that much importance, but if we get that much time, I'll show you how to create something like this at the end. First, let's go and let's start with this one, this section. Okay, cool. Let's start guys. So let's go in our code and again, yep. So far this is our main area. Okay, and guys, let me just give it a color so that we can see the whole thing. So let's go to main area. Good evening Bhimrao sir, good evening, how are you? So let's go to main area and let's give it a green again so that we can see it properly. Okay, so yep, here we go, you can see that now. So the first section is done. Now let's move ahead to the next one, which is this one. Okay, so let's go guys. Okay, so this was the banner movie detail. So I'll give color back so that we can see everything that there is. And I think guys, it should have some padding because you can see, right, there is some space here. Okay, so what we can do is we can give it some padding. So padding of from top bottom I want to give 20 pixel, and from left right nothing, 0 pixel. So now you can see that I have given it a padding. Okay, and now I can remove the yellow, or if you want to see it properly, let's give it a red. so that you can see this. See, okay, that's it. Now I can remove it and leave it that way. Okay, leave it that way. Now let's move on to the next session, which is this one. So for that, it should be after. This is your main area. Inside that we have banner movie detail. So it will be after a banner movie detail here. Okay. Let's call it as latest release section. Okay, because you can see here it is mentioned latest releases, right? So let's go. Hi Manoj, hi buddy, how are you? So let's go guys, section, and I'm going to give it a class of something like movies. You can call it whatever you want guys. So I'm going to call it as movies because it's going to contain a bunch of movies and series. So I'm just considering a general name, movies, that's all. Okay, so movies, and inside that guys, if you see in this guys, you can divide this in two rows. You can see that there is a text of latest releases, and then there is also a text of view all. So I can consider those two texts in one row, and then below that you have one more row in which you have these images. Okay, so we can consider it like that guys. In the first row you have this latest releases and this view all. In the second row you have all these images. So let's create the first row first. Okay, let's go. So let's call it as div and give it a class of, let's say, movies header, something like that. Okay, movies header, like that. Or let's call it as movies section guys. It will make much more sense if we call it this, movies section header. Okay, so first of all, let's take this movies section, let's apply some CSS onto it. And guys, again, I'm not going to give it any height, okay, because the height of this will depend upon the content that I'm going to put inside this. So let's call it as movies section CSS. Okay, let's go dot movies section, give it a width of 100%. Okay, leave it on that, and no height, just padding from top bottom 20 pixel, from left right 0 pixel, and for now give it a background color of red. Okay, and here we go. See that guys, everyone? Now you can see it's not having any height. Okay, because I have not given any height, I have only given padding. That's why I can see it. Now if I give it some content, if I put some content inside it, the height will automatically grow, and that's what I want. I don't want it to have any height. Okay, so let's go guys. Now inside this we have this title area, header area. So let's take this and let's apply some CSS onto that as well. So movies section header. Okay, now inside this guys, I want to put this text of latest release and then this view all. Okay, two things. So first of all, okay, let's see if we have some gap. No, we don't have any kind of gap. And I think guys, we can also give some padding from the sides. Okay, only from left side we can give some padding if needed. So this movie section I can give, okay, let's give it like this then. So padding, top should be 20 pixel, left should be 20 pixel, right nothing, and bottom should be 20 pixel. So we can give it like this. So now from top 20 pixel, from left 20 pixel, from right nothing, and from bottom 20 pixel. Okay, and that should be it. Sorry, and yep. Okay, wait, TRBL, top right. I don't want anything on right. Sorry, it will be 0 here, and at bottom I need 20 pixels. So guys, it's TRBL. So first is top, then right. I don't want anything from right. So top 20, bottom 0, top 20, right 0, bottom 20, left 20, and you'll have something like this. Okay, wait, I'll show you. Now if I put some content in it, you will see. If I like put some content, see this, you have some gap from the left side, but that is too much. I think that is too much. I want to go in form with this button, exactly same as this button line. Okay, and it's a little too much here. So from the top, right, bottom, left. From left I only want 10 pixel. Yep, now you can see it's in line with the button. Okay, it's in line in the button. Okay, so now that's nice. You can also use padding top, padding right, padding bottom, separate properties that we have learned, but in this case I'm just using the shorthand. That's fine. Okay, now we'll go to movie section header, and I'm going to pass two things in it. So I'll have P, in which I'll pass as latest releases, and then I have one more P in which I'll pass view all and this one, you know. So now you'll have something like this. See that, guys? Which is something like this. But you can see here it's a better icon. It's not like our text. Our text is a little different. See this, okay, and this that you have here in view all, that doesn't match. If you can see that, guys, that doesn't match. It's a different icon. So I think we should go for a font awesome in this case. Yesterday's like that we use font awesome for our plus as well, right? So that I never wanted to use our keyboards plus because that's too small. Okay, that's why I wanted to use the icon. For this also, I am planning to use an icon. So let's go in font awesome icons again, and let's search for that icon that we need. So let's go, guys. I think that can be called as next because that's basically like an arrow, right? See, yep, here we go. So we need this one, angle right. Okay, this one. So copy that, and now instead of using this, paste this here. And now we should have, yep, see, now it looks better, a lot better, right? Now, guys, first of all, let me give some color to movies section header as well so that you can see it. So background color yellow. Okay, see that? Now, guys, I want them side by side. I know that I have two p tags, right? We know that we have two p tags and we want them side by side. Okay, so guys, what should we do? To its parent, I'm going to call that you should be a Flexbox. If you become a Flexbox, they will simply go side by side. And now I need a gap. So for that, very simple logic. Justify content, space between. Because I want one at this end and one at the other end. So space between. And now you can see latest releases is at this end and view all is at this end. And that's all I wanted. Okay, guys. I hope it's cleared, everyone. Hopefully. So now we have that. So first row done. Okay, first row done. And now we'll move ahead to the actual one, which is going to be movies. Okay, so one more div. I'm going to give it a class of movies. And now inside this, I'm going to store all my movies. Yes, you can also use the span tag. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yes, yes, yes. Definitely, Naveen. A p tag or a span tag, anything will be fine there. Yes, completely fine. Okay. So now, guys, let's move on to the next one first, which will be the movies. So let's put some dummy movies first and then we'll move ahead. Okay. So to this movies. Now, guys, again, you can check it from here how much height it is having. So you can just right click and, confirm the height at least. So, what we can do is, wait, let's put it on side, not this side. Yep. Okay. Now what you can do is you can check what's the height of this. Okay, something like that. So you can just put it there. I don't want this. This is the full one inside this. Yep. This is the first. This is the second. And yep. Swiper. Okay, nice. And here we go. The first one. The height is around 315. Around 315. So we also use the similar kind of, so that it looks quite same. So we can also use the similar kind of height. So let's go. Height is around 315. We'll also use that. So let's go. So first of all, let's create one movie. Okay, inside movies. So div class movies. Sorry, single movie. Let's create one box first. And also let's give some CSS to this movies so that we can at least see it. Okay, so dot movies, width of let's say 600 pixel for now, just to check it, and height of let's say 400 pixels, just to check it. And let's give it a background color of gray. Just want to see it, that's all. Okay, you can see this is your movies. Now inside this I want to create one box for one movie. Okay, so this is going to be your movies, and inside that I want to create a single movie. So let's go, guys, let's create a movie. Okay, so dot movie. Okay, let's give it a height exactly same as that, so 315 pixel, and for now some width like 200 pixel, nothing, just to check. Okay, and background color let's say blue. Okay, guys, one box. Is that clear? Now let's put our movie image in this and let's see what's happening. Okay, So let's go and let's put one of the movies here. So img src dot slash images slash movie number 1. Whatever, guys, anything will be fine. But I'm just passing like, movie number 1. Let's see. And you can see it's quite big, right? The movie is quite big, okay? And you can see it also has this black borders around it, and we also don't want that, okay? So first of all, what I'm planning is, to this movies, let's give this a width of 100%, or we can also adjust this image accordingly. Okay, no issues. Let's give this image a class of movie img, that is movie image, okay? Copy its class. Let's give it some width and height as well. So first of all, give it a height exactly same as parent, which will be height 100%, or just give height of, but no, we can't give same, because see, it also has this black black area around it, and we don't need that. So we can't adjust it using the height logic. We have to adjust it using the width logic, okay? So let's do one thing, guys. Let's test how much is the width, okay? So I need to check how much is the width of this. Okay, guys, just give me 1 second. Even though if we want to use percentage, we need to, just to get a small idea of how much width it is having, we need to get it. So width is around 236, okay, 236.75. So initially we'll also use that just to create one frame, then after that we'll convert it into percentage, don't worry, okay? So let's say 236 or 237, that will be fine. We don't have to, go exact same, and not this, guys, not this one. We have to use it here for the width, okay? And let's remove the image for a second. First of all, let's see what is the box size. Sorry. Okay, so this is the box size. Now, guys, one more thing. To this gray one, I'm going to say that you are not going to have any height, okay? Because your height will depend upon your children, which is the movie, okay? Like that. Now, let's put our first movie inside this, that image, okay? So let's go. Reactivate that image. And now ask this image that your width will be exactly same as the parent, okay? So guys, now we need to adjust it, okay? First of all, let's try. Your width will be exactly same as parent, but you can see now we have that, right? Everyone, can you see that? Extra sizing, guys. And because of that, you can see the height is going a little bit off. The height is a little bit extra. You can see that. If I increase the width of this, you will see 245, something like that. See, okay, I want you guys to see that. So 237 again. If you see, guys, see this, everyone, my movie div is only this much height. You can see the selected area, right? Highlighted area, and my movie image is a bigger. See that, everyone? I hope you can understand that, guys. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to say is, whatever overflows from you, any extra thing, keep it hidden. So now the extra part of the image will be hidden. But now the issue is, I want to see the bottom area that got cut. I don't want to see this black area. So let's move it up. Let's move it up. So let's ask the image that I want you to move up. So margin top minus 30 pixel. Let's see how much it goes. Okay, almost. Minus 40 pixel. And it's almost gone. Almost gone. Minus 50 pixel, if that is 50. Yep, and see now, guys. Everyone cleared with this? So now we adjusted it perfectly. And also, guys, to this gray one, let's say that your width will not be 600 pixel. I want your width, to be full. Let's say 100%, something like that. Exactly same as parent. So guys, are we cleared with this, everyone? Can you please confirm? Are we cleared with this till now? How we adjusted this? But guys, I need one more parent here. I need one more parent. You know why? Because if you see here, it scrolls. See that, everyone? You have some more movies in line like this. So to do something like this, you know what I have to do? I have to go ahead. So movies is one. This gray one is your movies. Keep it 100%. That's fine. But I need to create one more parent on my movie. And I'm going to call it as slider. Okay, exactly. I'm going to call it as slider. No, not for the layer. Before that also I need to do something. So it's not for the layer. See. So guys, one more parent. I hope you're understanding. So this gray one is your movies, which is this. Inside that I have slider. Now see what I'm going to do. First of all, let's give it a class. Slider. Okay. So the technique is going like this, guys. Okay. You can see. First you have movies, which is your gray one. Inside that you'll have slider. Inside that you'll have a single movie, which is this one. Okay. So let's go with the slider first. I want the slider. So let's call it dot slider. I also want you. So now guys, in this, I'm going to give the slider a width of 200%. That means double the size of movies. And your height will also depend on child. So let's also give it some color, like, you know, green. Now see everyone what happens. Okay, let's not give it green. Let's give it, you know, purple for now, just to see. And now guys, you can see we have a scroll bar. See that everyone? So our gray one is only 100%, but this purple is twice the parent. So you can see we have a scroll bar, right? Are we getting cleared, everyone? Please tell me, are we understanding this? Okay. So we have this gray one, which is exactly similar to your red parent, which is this much. Okay. To see that, you know, let me just do this. Let me increase the gray one's height. Where is movies? Let me give it some height, like, you know, 400 pixels. You'll see now. See, the gray one ends here. The gray one ends here, but the purple one goes on and on and on. Okay. So the logic is, remember guys, before we move ahead, just to explain you how it is working for everyone. See, this is your main div. This is your main div. Okay. Let's say this is your movies. This whole red one, movies section. Inside that you have one row in which you have two text, latest releases and view all. Okay. Which is nothing but your this div. Okay. So first you have this movies section, which is this whole big div. Then inside that you have movies section header, which is this one. And now inside that you have movies, which is gonna be exactly same as parent. And inside movies, you have slider, which is gonna be double or triple the size of its parent. And inside this, you're gonna have boxes. Now that will help me to create more movies after that, even after the parent ends. And then I can convert it to a slider. You got the point, guys, everyone? Got the point? I hope you understand. You can see, right? The red one and the gray one end here. That means the movie section and the movies, which is gray one, ends here. But the purple one, which is your slider, goes on and on. Okay? So that's the base logic. Now, guys, I don't want movies to have this height, so I'm going to remove it. It was just to show you that gray one is there. Okay? So, guys, this is what we wanted. Okay? This is the base logic. Okay, that's nice. Now then, let's go ahead. Okay, and let's create one more movie just like that. So guys, now you can add as many movies as you want. So let's add one more movie. You can see now I have 3 movies, but they will go one below each other because they are block elements, right? So let's go to this purple one, which is slider, and call it that you should have display of flex. Right, guys, everyone? Display of flex. Understood? All cleared, guys? Okay. And you can see they also have some gaps here. So we can also give that much gap. Okay. So let's go and let's give that much gap. So for that, we can just use column gap. So column gap of 10 pixel. Hopefully. Yep, that's nice. It's almost same. I think it's a little less there. So let's give it 8 pixel. And also the movie is having border radius. So border radius of 10 pixel. Quite same. Yep, that's nice. Okay. I hope it's understandable, guys. And also let's make them white. This latest release and view all. Let's make them white. And guys, one more thing, I'm gonna ask this purple one to not grow directly to 200%. I'm gonna ask this purple one that your width will not be directly 200%, your width will be fit content. That means whatever is the size of your content, that much will be your width. So now guys, its width is from here till here. If this grows, some more width will be added. That means now width is depending on the number of elements inside it. Is that clear, everyone? Guys, to show you that, let me give it some padding, and then you can see that. See now, right? It's from here till here. And if I add one more movie, see, it's growing. Just like height. When the element grows, height grows. Now the width is also growing. So fit content. Width is fit content. And guys, now I can add 4 more movies. Let me just add. And see. And now I also get the scroll bar. That's amazing, right? I can add 4 more movies. I don't know if I have that many movies or not with me, but just adding it for now. Okay. Now guys, in reality, all this will be generated using JavaScript. Can slide width run out of room? I don't think so. I have never tested it, but I don't think so. Is it clear, guys? Everyone, are we understanding this or not? Please tell me. Guys, I hope it's cleared. Okay, now before we do this, let me just stick to first initial movies, that is this much, because I need to create some more things. Okay, so guys, I hope the idea is cleared. Okay, no, it will not be overflow scroll, it's a different logic. So let me show you, don't worry. Okay, because if you do overflow scroll, you'll have a scroll bar, and if you remove the scroll bar, you will be unable to scroll. That's why overflow scroll is not the solution here. Okay, now guys, before we do all that scrolling effect and move to big things, let's first do the small things like coloring, all that stuff. Okay, shall we, everyone? Let's go. So first of all, I'll go to movies header and give it a color of white, because it's white, you can see there, right? So now the text is white. Okay, now remove the yellow color, we don't need that. Okay, now you can see the latest releases is a little bigger. Okay, so let's go ahead and make it a little bigger. So it's P. So give it a class of title and give this a class of VA, which is view all. Okay, title. Let's call it as section title, which will make much more sense. Section title. So section title and VA, that stands for view all. So let's go, everyone. And for everyone watching, guys, please don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying it, if you're understanding everything. And if you're new, guys, please don't forget to subscribe. That means a lot to me, everyone. So please don't forget to like. Okay. So dot, what is it? Section title. So section title. Font size will be, let's say, 22 pixels. Let's see. Yep. See, almost same. Right, everyone? Maybe it's 21, not 22, and the font weight is bold, so font weight will be 600. Let's see. Yep, nice. Right, all good. And view all is also a little bolder but smaller. So to VA also I'm going to make it bold, or just give font weight of 500. So font weight of 500. Let's see if it is visible now. Yep, little bolder now. And also, I think, guys, to this movies section header, we should give some padding. So padding from right side only. So padding right of 10 pixels. So that, we have that a little gap here. That's all. See, we also have some gap here, right? That's why I gave that much gap. See, now we have gap. I think it's 15 from right side. We don't have to give it from this side because we have already given that. That's why only from this side I'm giving. Okay, nice. And now let's put the hover as well. So VA is by default going to have an opacity of 0.7 so that it will look a little blurry like that. And now when I hover on it, it should turn back to white. So VA hover, opacity will be back to 1 when I hover. And transition will be 0.2 seconds. So now and also cursor will be pointer. So cursor, pointer. So now I can see, guys, if I hover, it turns back white. Is it clear, guys? Everyone? All set? Okay, and see here also there is some gap, so I also want that gap. So for that I'm just simply going to go to movies, which is the container of everything. This gray one is your movies, so I want that gray one to be a little down. So for that, a little bit of margin top of 10 pixel. That should be it. Yep, enough gap, right? I think this padding will also work. You have this padding, right? So this padding will also work as your gap. So okay, let's just give it 5 pixel. Okay, that's nice. So guys, I hope we are clear till now. Now before we move ahead with the slider, let's create this. See, you have this at this end, right? Everyone, this button, and also here you have this button. See that, guys? So first we need to create these buttons. Then we can go for finally that whole slider point. And guys, trust me, if one section is done, you know, right, all the other sections are also done with that. Right, everyone? It's almost the same, correct, guys? So if you make one, that's why we are putting all our hard work in one section. After that, everything else is quite similar, like 80 to 70% similar. That's why we are putting our whole money on the first section. Okay, so let's create this side ones. Okay, so yep, guys, let's go. So for that, we'll again go to this. Now guys, it will not be created inside slider. It will be created here before slider, because you can see, right, it's on top. It's on top of your images. So we know that it's going to have position absolute. Correct, everyone? So let's go. So first, call it div. Let's give it a class of swiper. So swiper left, and just like that, we'll also create swiper right. Swiper right. Okay. Both of them will have an icon. So we can again go to font awesome. I think we have it. Angle left, angle right will work. So take this, put angle right here, and put angle left here, because you know, I'm definitely sure that there will be angle left as well. Even though I have not copied it from font awesome, I know it will be there. So now if I create this, you will see. See guys, you have both of them, everyone, yes or no? Okay. All set. Now first of all, let's give both of them some color, so that you know they are visible to you. So dot swipe hyphen left, background color, let's say. Swiper right will not appear if you're, yes, for that we need to write logic, Naveen. So for that we have to use some Java step, okay? Calculation. That will be depending on logic. So it's not possible just by using CSS, but I'll at least try to use some JavaScript here and there. Okay, don't worry. I'll see if I can do some JavaScript. Okay, so background color, let's give it yellow for now on so that we can see it. And the same for, okay, it's swiper, not swipe. Yes, exactly, same logic. Yes, exactly, Naveen. Swiper right. Okay, now see guys, you can see this, right? Now see, the logic that they are on top of your images, right everyone? They are on top of your images. So for that, what we need to do is, first of all, give both of them a position of absolute. Right guys? Position of absolute. And give their parent, which is movies, a relative, so that they will go to viewport. I don't want them to go to viewport. That's why I'm giving their ancestor a position of relative. Is that clear, everyone? If I don't give their ancestor a position, they will go to viewport, because that's what absolute means. We have learned it on the third day. If you give absolute, it either goes to the ancestor or directly goes to the viewport. That's why I'm giving relative positioning to movies, which is its parent, and then to them I'm giving absolute. And now you can see they are on top of the image. Okay, but they are not completely on top of the image. They are a little bit behind the image. So for that, I'm going to give them Z indexes. Z index of 10. I don't care. I know 10 will be highest. So guys, you can just put any logic. I know just for calculation, you can give 10. So they will definitely come on top. But I can't see the second one. Where is it? Okay. One more thing, guys. Let's give them a height of 100%. Exactly same as parent. Okay. I want to see the second one as well. So let's give it 15 Z index. Okay, where is it? Wait, guys, for some time let's comment out the slider. You know, just to see where is it, to adjust. That's the problem, guys, with having so much code. So no issues. First, let's not focus on slider. Let's say slider is this much only one image. And now let's comment it out first to see everything. Okay, where is the second one? I think it's it's behind it, guys. It's exactly behind this one. That's why we were unable to see it. Just to refresh my positioning, parent must be relative, so all the children then can. Exactly. If the parent is not having position, see, it's not like parent should always be relative, but relative is a position that you give, so nothing happens. Okay. So if you want the element to go to viewport, then no issues. But if you don't want the element to go to viewport, then you should always give parent some positioning. Okay, Naveen? Now, guys, don't worry. It's just behind it. Okay. Both of them are having position, right, guys? So that is behind it. Is that clear, everyone? That's why we are unable to see it. So it's not the fault of the slider, actually. It's not the fault of the slider. That is actually behind it. Okay. So now let's comment the slider first of all. Let's work with this. So guys, to the second one, to the swiper right, I'm going to ask it to have a right of 0, which will make sure that it goes completely towards this end. Can you see it, guys? Everyone? Can you see that, guys? Everyone? So now it's here. Okay. I hope you're understanding. Okay. So right 0. So this is by default left 0, and now this is right 0. So now you have this one here. Okay. Here. Now let's give them some width. So yeah, that will also work, Utpal. Yes, why not? But you know why I'm not giving flex to its parent? Because the parent is movies, and it's not only having swiper left and swiper right, it's also having the slider. So I don't want any issues on the slider. That's why I'm not giving display flex here. But yes, that will also work. We can do that. That's completely fine. Yes, Utpal. Okay, but you know, I just don't want to do some extra work on the slider. That's why I'm using the top right and top. Okay. So now, guys, let's give them some width quickly. First, let's adjust them. Let's just adjust them. So width of, around 10%. Same with this. And guys, now we can remove this Z index. We don't need it. Actually, there was no need of Z index, hopefully. And same this width of 10%. Okay, that's too much, I think. 10% is too much. Okay. And to this also, I'm going to give height 100%. Okay. Oh, why? Okay, because the parent is not having any height. So let's remove the height for a second, guys. We'll give it afterwards. No issues. We'll give it afterwards. First of all, remove the height. Okay. Now I think 10% is too much. So I think it should be 3%. That will be fine, maybe. No, 2%. 2%. Okay, nice. And now let's put that, guys. Let's make the slider come back here. And you can see, right, everyone? Guys, are we cleared with this? Please tell me. Okay. Now I want them to have exactly same as parent height. So I'm going to give height inherit. Okay, let's see. No, they are positioned, so they are not taking exact same height. Because they are positioned, I think it will not. Yeah, 100%. Nice, works fine. Initially, the parent was not having any height. So instead of inherit, give height 100%. And now they both have that height. Now I want this text to be in center, guys. I want this text to be in center. So to both of them, I can simply give display of flex and justify content center and align item center. So that particular text comes in center. See that, guys? Everyone? Now that's in center. Same for this. Okay, nice. And I think font size is a little big, so font size of 30 pixel. Yep, perfectly fine. That's what we wanted. Almost same. You can see that, right? I think it's a little less, a little smaller. So maybe 25 pixel will be good. Yep, that's fine. And same here as well on swiper right. Font size 25 pixels. And guys, you can see this also is also like, similar. See, starts from black, then becomes opaque. Can you see that, everyone? Starts from black, but then becomes a little opaque, a transparent. Can you see that, guys? Can you see that? So we also need that coloring for them. Okay, so they will not have yellow, they will have the gradient that we have used somewhere, but in a different percentage. Okay, similar gradient but in a different percentage. So let's go, let's give it to the right one first. Remove yellow, give this, but to left, from right to left. Let's see, wrong page. See that, guys? Everyone, can you see that? Can you see it now? Starting from black, then becoming opaque. There's some opacity there. Okay, right now there's no behind image, that's why I think it's looking like this. Or we can just increase, just do this, give it half, give it 50-50. Remove one transparent. Let's see, let's just give it 50-50. No, not 50-50. So I need this transparent, but let's say you go till 20%. Nope, 30%. Or maybe remove this one. Now let's give 20. A little lighter, so 10. Now it should be almost there. Come on. Okay, I think the width is a little different, so give it a width of 3% now. Yep, that's fine. And give it a color of white to both of them. Okay, almost there, almost there. I think we need one more transparent here. Nope, 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 nope. Don't want to give it to this, anything. Yep, now it's almost similar, but no, it's coming a little more in this case. So maybe I need a little more width, a little more width. Maybe, guys, we need a little more width, but the text will be on the right side. So let's give width of 5%. And now let's adjust it a little inside that. So, guys, instead of justify content center, remove this. Okay, now it's coming here, it's not in center. Let's put it in the right side. Let's put it on the right side. So justify content, flex end. Justify content, flex end. Okay, but I also need it. Okay, was center good enough? Kind of. But I also need it a little on the side. So we can give flex and a little bit of padding, you know. We can do that. Flex and a little bit of padding from the right side. So it will make it look much more better. Five should be fine. Okay, nice, nice, no issues. Now let's give it some padding. Yes, that should be the only solution. Let's give it flex end and padding from right side. So padding right of 10 pixel so that we can get that gap. 40 pixels. Too much? 30 pixels. Yep. Now it's there. Right, everyone? Are we cleared? Guys? Are we cleared with this? Everyone? What if I add just one more transparent? Let's see how much it becomes opaque in this case. Nope. Guys, see, we are almost there, you know, just we need to figure out some more technique to do that, but I think that should be fine, right? That should be fine. Or you can also copy the gradient from here if at all, you know. Just search. We can also, you know, just copy some padding from here, like, let's have it from here. Okay, you can see it's here, guys. Okay, so let's copy it from here, everyone. You can see it's here. Copy it. So guys, I tried it first, but again we need to figure it out, the whole thing. So instead of doing that, you know, let's just paste it. And their background UI color is different. It is this color, so let's take this one. Okay, we can copy. Sir, I'm here for the first time, so should I continue listening or start from the first? I think you should sit today, watch the whole thing, see if we're able to make the project, and you can also then continue from the first. I would suggest you to continue. So today, because we are making the whole project, but all the basic CSS we have learnt in the last 5 days. So sit today, watch the whole thing, and if you get the idea, then you can also go ahead and watch it from the start. Okay? I would suggest it in that way. So now guys, yes, we got the perfect gradient now. Okay guys, so either two ways, right? Either we just, you know, do some more hard work and figure out the gradient by ourselves, or just to save some time, we can use the gradient that they have given. Right everyone? Hopefully you're getting my point. Guys, now let's remove it. Yep, now it's perfectly fine, almost. Yes, that's correct. Nice. And maybe a little less font size of, let's say, 22 pixels. Same here, 22 pixels. And now guys, we can also take the gradient from here for this one, which will be exactly same, but from a different degree. So let's inspect that as well. And let's take that gradient as well. So I'm just taking that gradient as well. And the color is only this one. So let's take it. Yes. No, we can't copy to the same. We can't copy the same, because for the right one, gradient starts from here and ends here. For the left one, gradient starts from here and ends here. See the degrees. For the left one, it's 88 degree, and for the right one, it's 269. So because they're starting from opposite directions, right, Naveen? So even if it is same, the degrees will change. Just like for that, it was 2 left, and for this one, it will be 2 right, just like that. And now, guys, we have both the gradients in our way, and yep, nice. But can't see the color of this. Why is that happening? Width of 3%, justify content center line. Okay, what happened to this one? Why can't I see the color? Strange. Oh, sorry, I forgot to remove the color from here. Just background. Nice. So guys, we got it. Everyone, right? Even if it is not completely same, at least almost same. Okay. Now, just go here and let's start putting movies. So movie 1. Let's put some other movie. So let me put movie number 11. Okay, you can see now, right everyone? And just like that, you can now go ahead and put as many movies as you want randomly. Let me just put all the movies that I have in here. So movie 12. See that everyone? Guys? And because it's fit content, I don't have to worry, it will just grow. It will just grow. So movie 13. Movie 14. See that? I hope you're understanding, guys. It's getting created now properly, the way we wanted it to be. And also movie 15, just like that. I'm going to put everything here. Movie 16. And guys, I have only downloaded 16 images, so please, I hope you are understanding, right? I have just downloaded 17 images, because to download all the images will take a lot of time. That is the reason. Okay, 17 you can see now. Okay, now it's time to go beyond. So movie 2 and movie 3. See guys, everyone, are we getting the point? Okay, and see, this is ending here because according to its parent, the parent ends here. That's why your right side area, right side button, that swiper, is also ending here, because for them this red one is the parent, but this is going beyond, and that's fine. That's completely fine. Four. Okay, cool everyone. I hope you're getting it. Let me just quickly put everything here quickly, because I want to also create the slider. That's why. Movie 6. And guys, I will create it only for the first one. I hope then you will be able to copy and paste it for the other ones as well, right? Guys? 6. Movie 8. Let's also put movie 9. And guys, normally, right now we are creating the whole thing just by using HTML and CSS. In reality, there will be some framework. So all this will be done using a loop or a functionality, so that we don't have to write it again and again. But right now we are just using HTML, CSS pure. So we are mainly focusing on design, and we don't have a lot of logic with us. That's why we have to do everything. 10, 11. Okay, that should be it. Okay, so guys, you can see now you have so many movies, and I think I repeated the 11th, so let's remove it. That should be it. Okay, cool guys, all set. Okay, now it's quite big. So now guys, you can see in one frame it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movies. Can we get the movie list from a database? Why not? Yes, you can. You can search online for Hotstar movie database, and you can definitely, maybe you can get it. Why not? Pratik Patil, hello sir, big fan. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much, Pratik. Thank you so much. Okay, I hope you're understanding everything, if at all you're watching it from the start. And if you're not, then you can also watch the complete course. But again, buddy, thank you so much for the kind words. And guys, for everyone, if you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to like the video, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Okay, that will be a lot helpful for me. Yes, using JSON. So you can just search for Hotstar movie database. If they provide it, only if they provide it, it will be available. Only if Hotstar is providing it. Okay. So now guys, let's move ahead, everyone. Let's move ahead. Let's go and let's create the slider. Now guys, I didn't plan for JavaScript, but just to show you how to create this. Okay, I'll break that rule and I'll do some JavaScript. Okay guys, everyone. Sir, after that, can you bring a course for JavaScript? Yes, that's the plan, Pratik. That's the plan. I'm planning for it. So maybe from next week, I'm planning for complete JavaScript fundamentals, and then we'll move on to Node.js. That's the plan. So guys, let's break the rule of only CSS. And as this is our course only, we can break any rules. That's completely fine. And let's create this logic. Okay, let's put some JS in here. Okay, everyone. So guys, let's go. Let me create one more file. I'm going to call it as script.js. And guys, I'm just telling you, I'm only going to do this one thing, because otherwise, I have to use a lot of time to put JS everywhere. So I'm just going to do it for one section. Okay, so let's go. Hopefully we'll be able to do it easily. So first of all, link the page. So let's go down here. Let's link the page. Script src./script.js. Okay, everyone. Now we need to add two events, right, guys? One is on the right click and one is off the left click. Right, everyone? We have two events, right? Right click, left click. Correct? So I have two events. Let's first of all register those events. So let's go to the swiper. Let's give them IDs to add events. So ID swipe left and ID swipe right. Okay, let's go. So document dot get element by id, swipe left dot add event listener. So I'm adding an event, and the event will be a click event. And guys, I hope the font size is visible, everyone. I hope there's no problem with the font size, guys. I forgot to ask today, so I'm just confirming. If at all, I'll just increase it a little bit because now I'm writing JavaScript. So I want you guys to see everything. So now guys, I actually forgot to increase the font size today. I'm really sorry about that. So now you can see I have given ID of swipe left to this button, to this button, and given ID of swipe right to this button. Okay. Now I'm creating events for both of them so that I can click and do something. So click event, and this is the functionality which will get performed. Okay, and same for this. Document dot get element by ID, swipe right, the next element, right? Swipe hyphen right dot add event listener. Again, it will be click, and then this is the function which will get performed. Cool. Now first of all guys, let's do some basic console.log just to see if the clicks are working. So console.log, let's just call it as left swiped, left working, and one more console.log on the right one, that will get a message of right working. Let's see if our clicks are working, guys. Let's see if our clicks are working first. So if I inspect, open the console. Hi Asha, how are you? Okay, now guys, see. So if I click on left one, okay, left working, see that everyone? Hopefully you can see that, right? See, left working, and if I click on the right one, right working. That means our clicks are working fine. Okay, now we need to create the logic of movement, guys. That is what's gonna be, very important. Okay, everyone. So let's go, guys. Let's go. So now guys, what we want to move is going to be the slider, because that is what is quite big, the slider. So that's what we want to move, and we can use margin to move that, or we can also use translate. We have learned we can either use translate or we can also use margin. Anything can be fine. Okay, so let's use margin for now, and let's go. Yes, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly 7, or 7.5. You can say here also, see 7.5, right? 7.5. And see guys, in their case, they have adjusted with almost similar size. Like, see, at the end there will be only 1. Okay, so we need to also do that trick. We need to also do that trick for the movement. Okay, so 7.5, whatever it is. Okay, so guys, what we're going to do is, even I don't like that, but it just gives the user a feel that there is something after that. So user will at least go and click. That half showing is actually because so that the user can understand that there is something. It's like a read more. So that's why it's important, so that user easily understands something's there after that. So they will click. Okay. So now guys, let's go. Now guys, see how we have to think here. It's very important. It's very important to understand how we have to, think here. What we can do is, okay, let me just guys think of a logic. Minus 100 can be 1. So right now we can see that 100% view is visible. So minus 100 can be 1, and then minus 200, something like that can be there. Or maybe we can calculate it based on the width as well. That can be one more way of doing it. Okay, based on how much width is visible. Okay, first of all guys, I need to check how much is the width. I need to check how much is the width of this particular slider. So let's see if we can check it. I forgot the property, but let's see if we can check it. So console.log document.get element by id. Okay, I have not given it any ID, so let's give it an ID as well to this slider. ID slider. I can also do it using class name, but I don't want to make it complicated. That's why I'm using IDs for now. But when we learn JavaScript, I'll show you how this works. Slider. Now let's see if I can get its width. Yes, sir, your playlist, this playlist is enough for interviews. I'm not going to say that it will be enough, but we have covered almost all the fundamentals that an interviewer may ask. But I would suggest you to practice a little more. But if you just watch this playlist, I can say that 80 to 90% of things will be clear to you, mostly. Because we have covered everything, positions, box model, that interviewers ask a lot. We have covered all that stuff. So mostly that should be around 70 to 80% enough. But other than that, you can also prepare it from other places as well. Okay. So guys, let's see if width is available. So I actually forgot the property. So let's just search how to check width of a element in JS. I don't know if we even need this, but let's see. I'm just going with one logic right now. So offset width. Okay. Offset width is here, which we can use. Okay, let's try. Let's go with this offset width. So let's try. Okay, it is directly offset width. Okay, get the element and then offset width. So offset width. Let's see how much do we get here. Okay, it's 3932 pixels. I think which is kind of correct. Okay. Now at one time I need to move 100%. See guys, if we follow the percentage logic. Okay, let me follow the percentage logic for now on, guys. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to create a simple, variable called as scroll if width is more than 100V. Yeah, we can do that. Why not? And see, the width will be always more than 100 viewport width. Because if you move it, it will go this side as well, right? Correct? It will also go this side. So it's definitely always going to be more than 100 viewport width. No matter if it is this side or that side. So we need to figure out some other logic here. Or maybe we need to convert it into slide numbers. Something like that. Let's see what we can do. So guys, I'm creating a variable here called as ML, which will be initially 0. Okay, nothing. That ML stands for margin left. Guys, think of ML as margin left. So initially margin left is 0. So everything is normal because margin left is 0. Now see what I'm planning to do here, guys. I'm planning for this. Let's go to slider. Let me show you. If I just give margin left of minus 100%, see what happens. Half moves there. Right, everyone? You can see, right, the first 7 moved there. Right, guys, everyone? Can you see that? The first 7 movies moved there. I hope that you can see it. Okay? And the other parts are visible here now. So that is something what I want. And I'm thinking of, adding just 2-3 more movies to this. See this, guys. Okay, please see. If I remove this, you'll see initial margin of 0. Now you can see half of your freelancer movie is visible here, right? So guys, from here till here, it's 100%. Correct? We know by default the parent size is 100%. Right? It's going beyond the parent, so it's going beyond 100%. It's going around 200, 250%. We know that. It's going around 200 or 250%. Correct? Right, everyone? We know that for sure. So if I do margin left minus 100, so whatever is exactly similar to parent, that much goes away. Now you can see it was visible till here, that's gone. Now it's visible from here till here. Is that clear, guys? Are we understanding this or not? Everyone, please can you confirm me, are we understanding this, guys? Because now we are creating the logic, okay? So it's very important to focus here. And if I do minus 200, you will see this will also move and the other section will be visible, the last section. See that? Now the last section is visible. Okay, so we need to create our logic around this. Minus 100, minus 200. We need to create our logic around this. So, okay, let's try. Let's see if we can do it. So remove this. And let's go here. ML is equal to 0 initially. Now, as soon as someone clicks on the right swipe, not on left, on the right button, I want ML to become 100. And then document dot get element by ID slider, and also guys add a transition so that whatever happens slowly. So transition 0.5 seconds. Okay, so that whenever it moves, it will move slowly. Now I'll go here, dot slider, dot style, dot margin left. It should be minus ML, which is your 100, and percent, adding a string to it. Now let's see if it is working. Now see that, guys, if I click here, see that, everyone? Guys, understood what happened here? Please tell me. Understood what happened? See that? Let's increase the timing a little bit more. So let's say 0.8 seconds. Okay. Now if I click, you see it moves. But I don't want this freelancer movie to go away completely. I want it to be visible in my frame. Because half of it was visible initially. Right? Half of the freelancer movie is visible. But when I click, I want the full freelancer movie to be visible, not half. So we can't go exact 100. We should go around 90, I think. Let's check if 90 is feasible for this. But now it is also visible. So maybe 95. And perfect. Now see, guys, the whole freelancer movie is visible, right? But a little bit of that is also visible, the previous one. I don't want that. Let's see how it is working here. Yes, for them it's not visible. It's complete movie which is visible. So same thing. So maybe 96. Yep, now see. Okay, a little bit. So maybe 90. Guys, see, there can be a better logic for this. But right now I'm directly doing it with my thinking. This was never planned. Okay. But if I give it some more time, I might come up with a better technique. But right now I'm just developing it in front of you without any planning. Okay, that's why it might take a little time. Okay, so I hope you understand that. 95.5. I hope you understand, guys. So here we go. Yep, perfect. Now that movie is completely gone and we can see this movie. Okay, or maybe 95.8, something like that. Okay, perfectly fine, guys. Cool. Now, if I click again, okay, there's some extra padding that I also want, to be visible. So 95.5, I think it was nice. Yeah, this is nice, 95.5. Now, guys, if I click again, I want it to again move. If I click again, I want it to move again. So for that, guys, every time, so first ML will become 95.5. Okay, but I don't want it here. So I'll put it outside. Initially, the value of ML will be 95.5 only. So let ML equals 95.5. Initial value. Okay, cool. Now as soon as I click, it will move 95.5 and I'll say ML equals ML plus more 95.5. Is that clear, everyone? Guys, more 95.5. So now what will happen? See, initially ML is 95.5. So as I click, it will margin left minus 95.5. And at the same time, some more 95.5 will be added. So it will be 95.5, 95.5 addition. Okay. And then it will again be stored in ML. So now, on the first click, 95.5. On the next click, one more 95.5. Is that clear, everyone? Guys, I hope you got it. If I have to print it, you will see. If I just print it here, see, initially, see this. If I just click, see, 95.5. If I click again, it's becoming 191, which is addition of 95.5 plus 95.5. But for the second time, guys, I don't want it to go to 95.5 because then I'll have some blank space like this. So we need to make sure that we calculate how much it should go for the end. That's one logic we need to derive now. Based on how much width is left, we need to calculate. Is that clear, everyone? Guys, are we understanding or not? Please tell me. Are we getting the point here? So we can also deal with this in pixels. Okay, first we need to figure out how much pixel is this much, because we need to move only this much. Okay, we need to only move this much from here. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 movies we want to move. Total offset width divided by 95.5. Not 19.5. It should be 95.5. Exactly. That's how we'll figure out in how many parts we need to divide it. Correct, Naveen? That's a really good logic. Okay. So now, guys, what we need to do is and also we can't divide it using 95.5 because we are dealing in percentages. That total offset width is coming in pixels, but we are dealing in percentage. So we also have to make it convert to pixels, right? So guys, we also we go ahead and calculate everything in percentage, but we know that offset width will come as pixels and not percentage. So here we also have to move with pixels and not percentage. Okay, so let's go. Let's see how much pixel will be from here till here. Okay, so let's go. Let's for now just put 1000 pixels initially. 1000. Guys, we need to make sure that we are correct on this. So let's go for 1000. Sorry, just pass ml here. So I'm putting it as 1000 and not percentage now. Pixels. Now let's see. Nope, not 1000. A little more. 1600. And guys, see, right now there's no time. That's why, no. 1% is not equivalent to 16 pixels. No, Naveen. No. It's 1 EM, not 1%. Percent depends on parent. Percent is never converted to pixels. It always depends on the parent. Okay. So guys, let's go for 1700 as of now. And now if we check, almost there. 1730. See guys, again I'm saying if we have some more time, we can create a better logic for this. But for now, just to complete this, I hope you understand my point. Okay, almost there. Perfect. This is what we wanted. Okay, exactly at the end. Nice. So 1715. Okay, now we can get the whole width by what, guys? By using the offset width. So by that we can calculate how much is the width. Is that clear, guys? Everyone, how much is the width of a particular area or particular whole slider? So we need to divide by 17.15 to check how much is, like, how many slides do we have. Okay, so see this. I'll do this. Let's say console.log. Let's remove this. Okay, let's put it here only. Okay, document dot get element by id slider. Slider dot offset width divided by 1715, or we can also subtract it. Actually, we don't need to calculate this, guys. You know, we can be a little better in this case. Yes, we can be a little better. 17.5. Actually, I just calculated. I just clicked it twice, thrice just to calculate. Naveen. I just clicked it twice and thrice to come on this value. 1700. It's basically 1715 pixels, which is this much. This much. So from here till here, it is 1715 pixel, which we calculated by clicking again and again. Okay, that's how we got it. Now, guys, see. Technique will be, first we need to get the whole width of this, whatever it is, the whole width, complete width. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we have the whole width, and every time we move, we can subtract 1715 from that, so that we know that much is gone, so that we know how much is left. Is that clear, everyone? Guys, are you getting my point? So see the technique. See the technique now. Okay. So I'll check it here. If document dot, or just get the width. Let's call it let full width equals document dot get element by id slider. So I'm going to store that width, slider dot offset width. First I take that full width, and now I check if my full width is greater than this ml, then let's create a variable called as how much it should move. Okay, so let movement, or for now let's just put it here, then it should move this much. Okay, but if at any point of time, okay, now after doing this I have to make sure, okay, I need to also calculate, I need to subtract it. Guys, don't worry, the logic is almost there. So if full width is greater than ml, so we need to move again if it remaining width. Okay, so we need to calculate it not here, we need to calculate it outside, or we need to create one more variable called as remaining width. That's what we can do. So let, initially I'm going to create a variable let remaining width available, which will be, let's say, initially 0, but this should be created outside, because if it is inside it will be created again and again. So initially it will be 0. Nice. Guys, I think I should work for a better logic in this case, but that will take a little time. Okay, nice. And also, guys, I'll create this outside only. Okay, and all of this will happen as soon as the page loads. So document, I'll do it on window.onload equals function. So this will all happen as soon as the page loads. That's why I'm just putting all this in my window onload. Okay, as soon as the window loads for the first time, all this will start happening. Okay, nice. Think of window onload as your main function where everything is executed. Okay, so remaining width, we also have got the full width, we also have got the remaining width, which is 0 initially. Now when I click on swipe right, I will check. Okay, so initially full width and remaining width will be same for the first time. So remaining width is also exactly same as full width because there is no movement as of now. Okay. Okay, guys, we are almost there now. Now, as soon as someone clicks on right, check if remaining width is greater than ml. Okay. If it is, then move. That's fine. And at the end, make sure that remaining width is equals to remaining width minus ml. and then ml should also change. Okay, now remaining width will become less. After this, that whatever is gone, that will be lost. And I also want ml to change, so ml should increment now, right? One more 17.5 should be done. Okay. So guys, now here we need to figure out a technique. Can you think of something here now? So initially I'll check if my remaining width is greater than ml. So yes, initially it will be there. So move it whatever is the ml value. So move 1715 pixels and then calculate the remaining width again. That will be remaining width minus ml, whatever is gone. So that will be the remaining width. And again, if I click, again 17.5 pixels should be gone, and then I should get one more remaining width. Okay, yeah, nice. Actually, we don't need this. Okay, we can do this inside only. Because I need it every time. Okay, nice. No issues, guys. Full width, I'll just keep track of that, but I'll also get the full width again and again. Now we are getting one simple issue here. How can we calculate? Okay, I got the full width initially, and then I subtract it from the remaining width, I know. But if I click again, I need to calculate the remaining width again, but remaining width should become full width again if I want to do that much minus. Okay, yeah, no issues. That should be fine. And ml should be equals to ml plus again the value 1715. Okay, and now at last, after subtracting, but if it happens again, guys, it will just take the full width. Now we need to come up with a solution here. What can be the possible solution? It moves, so remaining width is, let's say, if 10 moves, if the whole thing is 30, 10 moves, remaining width is 20. Let's say the whole thing is 25. So 10 moves, remaining width is 15. 10 moves again, remaining width is 5. So how do we calculate this in terms of programming? How do we calculate this? Guys, think. How can we calculate this? If 10 moves, or movie divided the offset width will tell you the number of movies. Yes, but then, okay, 7 movies is 1 page. That's correct. But then we need to move. See, the problem is not movement. Movement is done. The main problem is the last one. So we don't know how much do we have remaining at the last. That's what we are calculating here. Guys, get the point. The movement is not the issue. We can click and move. That's easy. That's not tough for us. The only thing that is tough here is to keep it stuck at the last. That means the last one should move less. That's our, main thing here. So whatever will be the remaining width, if it goes less than ml, that's where we need to do this. Okay. I'm doing a silly mistake somewhere, guys. Okay, that's the problem. Here I should put 1715. Guys, got it. So solution is done. Solution is done, guys. Done. It was a silly mistake. I should use 1715 instead of ml because that's what we are subtracting again and again. Yes, so we should put 1715. And I think now it's done. Now here we need to check else. If remaining width is less than ml, less than or equal to ml at the end, but ml is incrementing, that's my problem. So it should be 1715 actually. If it is less than 1715, which is one block, if it is less than equal to this, move that much only. Let's see guys, let's see if it is working. Instead of 1715, use movies block. Instead of 1715, use movies block. So you're saying we should remove 1715 and use some other block, Utpal. Okay. Here we should go for the remaining width. Okay guys, now let's test it. Everyone, shall we test it once? Guys? Okay, first, but not working on the next click. Okay, some more issues here, and the whole movie is divided. So there is this remaining width is that only, the full width, right? So if remaining width is greater than ml, then move ml, that is 1715. Now for the first time it moves. Nice. Okay, let's print everything guys. Once it moves, let's print everything. Console.log ml, and also I'll put the remaining width. Okay, so now ml is 3430 for the next time, and remaining width is 2932. Okay. We are very close. We are very close, but that's the issue for the last one. Just for that calculation, guys. Just for that calculation, we are, getting the whole problem here. Just to calculate how much is remaining at the end. And whole movie is diff. How do we calculate how much is it there at the end? How can be the best possible solution to calculate how much is at the end? How can we calculate how much is left at the end? If I do full width minus ml, okay, if I click, I'm making some silly mistake somewhere, right? It should not be this tough. It should not be this tough. I'm making a silly mistake somewhere. I'm sure. I'm really sure about that. I'm making a really silly mistake somewhere. Because now, according to our logic, remaining width. Okay, here we should go for ml then. Let's see. Okay guys, done. Sorted, everyone. And see, now it's not working anymore. So I forgot, here I needed to mention ml. That's all. Because there are only two sites. Now let's add some more movies guys to confirm, okay? Shall we, everyone? Let's add some more movies just to confirm if it is working. Okay, now let's see. 1, 2, full, and 3. Oh, wow, strange. 1, 2. Now we note that there are some things after it as well. Yes, there are 2 movies. Why it's going back? If remaining width is less than ml, minus full width. Okay, let's see now, guys. Full width minus okay, hopefully now it's getting a little more tricky. I think I should make it a little more better. Okay, guys, let's do one thing. Let's stop it there. Okay, I'll you know, figure out a better technique, because right now we need a little more time to figure this technique out. Okay, so let's stop it there. Let's complete the designing part first. What say, guys? And then we'll come back to this. Or maybe again we can have a day 7 to create these effects. Only if you want a day 7, then I'll create one more session just for JavaScript where I'll be doing all this. You say, guys, will that be fine to you? For now, let's not go with the JavaScript tool that much. Okay, because you know it's taking time. It takes time, because you know I didn't plan this, but now we had to do this. What say, guys? Are you ready for a 7-day? Do you want a 7th day for this? Tell me. Do you want a 7-day? See, now we are also going to complete JavaScript. It was planned only for CSS, but now we're also going for JavaScript. And see, guys, this is what happens. I never planned for, you know, JavaScript. That's why I also never planned that what I'll do here. So I'm just, you know, thinking on the spot, and it's taking a little time. It happens because we can't just make the slider on the go quickly. No, I have to plan it first. So we were almost done. We are making some silly mistake somewhere. So I'll keep this code with me. I'll figure out a better technique, and then I'll show the technique tomorrow for all the effects. What say, guys? Can we move on to designing quickly, everyone? Let's go with designing. Okay. And right now, guys, you can see it's quite big. I don't want this whole thing to be visible like this. Okay. So I'll go to the parent and I'll ask my parent that whatever is overflowing from you. So overflow, whatever is overflowing, keep it hidden. Is that clear, everyone? And now that extra part will be hidden. We know it's there. We know it's there, but it's hidden. Is that clear, everyone? Guys? Okay. Now then, let's move ahead. And let's create the next section. Which will be, guys, again, very similar to movies. Okay, which will be very similar to movies. So now, guys, what we can do, you know, you can see, again, we are having almost similar things. So we can just copy paste the same thing again and again. So for example, if I need one more, let's call it as movies section 1. Okay. Copy the whole thing, the whole movies section. It's ending over here. And now you can have a separate movies section 2. And we'll see how simple it is to actually get one more movies section. See that, everyone? Guys, can you see that? And I think we don't need this, we need the whole section actually. Sorry. We need this whole section. Yeah, from here, latest release section. So guys, not only that, we need this whole section from here till here. We need this whole section. So let's call it as movies section 2 and copy the whole section. Okay, and just paste it again. And let's call it as or something like, let's say, watch list, or Hotstar specials. Anything is fine, guys. Okay. This is the reason I like your teaching, sir. Everyone else just completes the days and you're covering topics. Thank you so much, Utpal. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much for that. And I will that is something that I like, because now see, now I've introduced that JavaScript to you. Now even I want to complete it, because I don't want you guys to feel that, okay, that would have been better if we have done this. I want you guys to go by completely getting satisfied from here. Okay. So let's go. Let's say Hotstar specials, something like that. Hotstar specials. Okay. And now we'll have one more section of Hotstar specials. See, guys? And yes, don't forget to mention it here as well. Hotstar specials. Okay, cool. Is that clear, everyone? Now I know that I don't have that much images, that's why I'm repeating it, but it's almost same, right, guys? And now you guys tell me, everyone, after doing sections like this, you think, can you tell me, a section like this will be also easy, right? Everyone? Guys, a section like this will be also very easy, right, everyone? Hopefully. Okay. But again, I'm going to create it for you. Don't worry. Now, first of all, let's create this section. I want you to see this top 10 logic. Okay. I want you to see this top 10 logic. So let's quickly go ahead and create that now. Okay. Top 10. Exactly. Almost same. Now, guys, I need to create that top 10 logic. But you can see the top 10 logic and this are quite similar. Guys, what's the main difference here? That you have this 1 and 2, right? With them. Correct or not, everyone? It's almost same. You just have that 1, 2, 3, 4 mentioned. So that's what we're going to do as well. We'll just copy and paste the section and we'll just put that 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Okay. So let's do it with this only. Let's not have Hotstar specials. Let's say top 10. So top 10. And let's put top 10 in India today. So top 10 in India. Okay, something like that. Now let me show you how to put all that 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Okay, everyone, let's go. Okay, nice. Now, guys, I need to put that 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and we only need 10, so we're not going to needing this much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So other movies you can now delete. You don't need that many. So delete. Just keep 10. Now, guys, please focus on the technique on how it's going to be done. Okay, everyone. So almost everything is going to be same. Only that 1, 2, 3, 4 image I want to add. That's all. Guys, that's completely it. That's the main thing we need to add. You can see here. Okay. So let's see how to do it then. Let's go. So now, guys, first of all, to this movie, where is my movie? Single movie. I'm going to ask it to have a width, not 237. The width should be, okay, we can increase the width depending upon the parent. Yep, let's go. So I want the parent's width, movie width, to be fit content. That means it should depend upon the content inside it. Now, first of all, let's see. Okay, now changes because of the image width. So let's give the image a width of, what was the width initially, guys? 237. So now we should give width the image of 237. Okay, fine. And pixels. Perfect. Guys, so now what I'm trying to do here is, I'm telling my movie that you will have a width of fit content. That means your width will depend upon the image now. That means now image's width will not depend upon you. Your width the movie width, which is the blue in color, which is the parent of this one single image, its width will depend upon the image. Is that clear, guys? Image width is fixed to 237. Now your width will be fit content. Why I'm doing this is because now if I go, now leave the top one as it is. Now let's go here. See why I'm doing this. Now if I go in this movie and if I add one more image, guys please focus. Now if I add one more image, and the image is, I have that, let me show you. Where is it? Top 10. Yep, let's put top 1 here. See that the width is a little bigger for this top 1, so we also need to adjust that now. So let's give that a class of, let's say, top. So now guys, I have 2 images. Everyone, I have 2 images. One is the top image, okay, and one is the actual movie image. Now let's go and let's style this top. Okay, so dot top, I want you to have a width of, now first of all guys, let's check the width of this much. What is the width of this top? Accordingly we'll give width. Okay, the width is 275. Okay, so top, your width will be 275 pixels. And now we'll see what's gonna happen here. Oh, and also your position will be absolute. And because I'm giving absolute to you, to your parent, which is movie, I have to give relative so that you don't go outside. So position relative. And see guys, can you see that one coming here? But now the parent's width is not depending on the child anymore, I think so. Let's see that. Yes, see, top is a little bigger, but that width is not getting adjusted accordingly. Okay, why is that happening? Why is the div is not taking width according to this image but taking width according to this image? 237, 237. Okay, let's also give this in this case. Okay, not this one. I can't give it to this one. Okay, let's move it down. If it is taking width according to the second image, maybe. Let's move this down. And now let's check. Nope. Okay, no issues. So guys, now we need to do a trick here. The fit content is not taking width according to the second image. It's taking it according to this image. That means there's some problem, or I have to see guys, this whole problem can be solved if I just go ahead and give it a different class. Like to the first movie section, I should give a different class, and to the second movie section I can give a different class, and this whole problem can be solved. I'm just trying to figure out how can I just do it with a single class. Okay, and guys, for all the new people, guys, don't forget to like the video. Everyone, don't forget to like the video. Okay, if you're enjoying it, we'll just solve this matter quickly and we'll see what's happening here. If I just give this as absolute as well, let's see what's happening here. Nope, can't give it. Okay, so it's not taking width according to this one top movie. It's taking it according to this. So how can I solve it? Or I can just go ahead and give it a width. That's also something. Okay, so guys, let's do one thing. Let's say that this movie should have a different width than the previous one. What say, guys? Shall we do that? Everyone? Guys? So let's give it one more class as For the slide on solution, use we can also use jQuery. Definitely, yes, yes, jQuery can be used. Guys, to the second section, I'm calling it as movies top. Okay, one more class I'm giving, movies top. Okay, and now I'm gonna give a different width. See, guys, this is the best solution because instead of hovering around that old logic, we can use this logic. Okay, so now remove this. Remove this. We don't need this. Remove it. See, guys, now what I'm gonna do? I'll remove that fit content. Okay, everyone, I've removed that fit content. So movie by default will have 237 pixel width. Okay, by default. But if that movie is a child of this parent, movie stop. See, guys, this section is having two classes now: movies section, movie stop. And previously also we had one more section, but it was only movies section. So if there is a normal movie like this, movie inside movies section, that's fine, I don't care, let it be 237. But if there is a movie which is inside movies top, which is the child of movies top, I want a different width for that. So I'll do this now. See, I'll say dot movies top dot movies. That means now I want to apply some CSS to this movie only if it is a child of movie stop. This space means child, any child, grandchild, doesn't matter. Space means child. So now I'm doing the combination selector. I want to apply CSS on this movie, but it will only be applied to the movie which is child of movie stop. And now, guys, this movie, it is child of movie stop, but this movie is not. Okay, it's having a different parent. But this movie here, it is a child of movie stop, and it will work for it. And now, guys, I can give it a width according to this logic. So what was the width? It was 275. So let's go. So guys, everything else it will pick from here, but only the width it will pick from here. So width should be 275 pixels. And now let's see. And see that, guys, now the width is increased. Can you see that, everyone? Cleared? So parent-child relationship now. And now I can go in here, put that top anywhere. And now to the top, I can ask it to have a position of absolute. See, now that one is coming. Now the problem is that the second movie, which is a small image, the movie image, it's also going bigger. I don't want that. So for that also I have a solution. So for this 237, I'll ask movie image to also be 237 and not depend on parent. And see, now it will go like this. And I want that in center. So for that, I'll ask movie that it should be display flex, and your justify content should be center. Okay, is that cleared, guys? But now see, the height is getting a little problematic. So okay, now why I'm getting that a little space there? That should not be there. No box sizing. There's no issue with the padding here. The issue with why it's moving up a little bit now, because I've given margin minus 50 pixel, right, to movie image. Okay, it's now coming in center, but not exactly in center. So I want it to be in center. So what can be the best possible solution here? Okay, let's give it vertical align bottom. Let's see what happens if it is moving. Nope. No. We can't use 237. No, Utpal. See, 230, 275 is this width, this big width. Getting my point? It's this big width. This small width is 237. Is it cleared? So, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. I'm thinking why it's going a little more up. That's my problem now. Okay, let's go align items flex end. Okay. Flex start. Yep, perfect. Now it's cool. Now it's good. Okay. And I think okay. Okay, nice. 276. Wrong page. But it's still not, you know. Okay, to this image also I'm going to give width. So width of 276 pixels. Nice. And I think that should be almost fine. But maybe it's having a little more width, the image. So let's give it 300. Nope. 290. Or whatever the width is, we don't care. Just give it align self to the flex start. I want this image to start from start. Let me see how that image is looking like right now. Okay, let's see. How does that image fare normally? Okay, it's not starting from start. That's the problem. It's having some gap in the start. So we might use, yeah, we have to use negative margin, Naveen. That's the solution now. Because start won't work. So yeah, we have to go for a negative margin now. So margin left minus 30 pixels. And it's also kind of big, right? So width of 290 pixels. Let's see. Quite big. 276 pixels. Yep, now that's fine. We need to align it with the exact same this. So 278 pixels. Perfect. Yep, done, guys. Okay, and minus 40 should be the case. A little negative margin should be used. Yep, guys, almost done. Now what we need to do is we just need to take this image and put it with every movie now. Here it will be top 2. Okay, guys, are we clear with this, everyone? Getting the point? So here also we have movie, here also we have movie, but by default every movie will take this CSS, but the movie div which is inside movie's top, it will have a different width and it will have display of flex. Okay, see guys, this is also movie and this is also movie. Both of them have same CSS, but only if the movie is inside movie's top parent, then it will have a little different CSS, which is this much. And now you just need to, you know, put all the top properly. Top 3, top 4, top 5, top 6, and let's say top 7, top 8, top 9, and finally we should have our top 10, and that should be it. And now if you see, See that, guys? Everyone, are we clear with this? See? Okay. And now, guys, let me show you the best part. Let me show you the best part. See. So what is the color of our navigation? This one. Take this color. And now, remove everything else. Remove the red. We don't need it. Remove the green and just replace it with your this color, which is the main area color. And remove everything else. We don't need to see this gray. We don't need to see this gray. We don't need to see the red that we have. This red parent. And that should be it. And now, guys, see. And also, I think the initial part is transparent. Actually, yes, the initial part is transparent. This one. So from now on, every day. Now this will not have this color. This will actually not have any color. This will be completely transparent. So no color to main area. But from now on, every movie section that I create. So every movie section. Where is movie section? Yes, it will have this color. And here we go. Oh, did I remove it from there? Did I cut it? Wow. Okay. And also, guys, wait. Is this also under movies section, the first one? Let me see. Main area, banner movie detail. Oh no, this is movie section. So how come this is getting the color? I forgot to remove it from here. I removed from the navigation. So sorry, guys. And now that should be it. And here we go, guys. Can you see that now? Everyone, see this. And also remove the purple. Sorry. Remove the purple one from the slider. And remove the blue from the movie as well. And remove that gray. Where is that gray? Where is that gray? See, guys, just all color removed. And you have something like this now. Is that cleared, everyone? Guys, are we cleared? Please tell me. And on top, they are not having any color, but we are having color on top because of the padding. So we also need to remove that extra padding from top. See, from bottom they have color. On the top, they don't have that color. Right? So we need to remove that from the top. That means to the first section, we can't give that color. We need to give it somewhere else. So remove that background color from movies section. Only for the first one. See, this is also movie section, this is also movie section, this is also movie section. But every movie section will have it. Only the first one won't have it. Okay. So what we are going to do is, I'll remove it from here, or I'll keep it here, only for the first movie section. So dot movie section first. Which, so for that I'm going to be putting first of type. That means for the first, wherever there is first movie section, background color should be transparent. Only for the first one. And oh, it's not happening. Why is that? Nth child 1. Okay, a little strange, but no issues. We'll figure it out. We'll see what's the issue, guys. No problems in that. But okay, guys, anyway, are we cleared with this much? Everyone, are we cleared with all this, guys? Now tomorrow, once you come back, I think the other sections are quite easy because they don't have any extra stuff, right? They are all pretty easy. Right, everyone? So guys, once you come back tomorrow, what we will do is, we'll take first 1 hour, to complete the whole designing part, and then the last 1 hour we'll use to create the effects, like when I scroll it turns black, this effect, and also we'll use this effect. Where is that? This one. Okay, what say everyone? Guys, ready for that? So today I think we used half an hour to create the logic of the slider, but we were not successful because we did it without any plan on the spot, and it happens if you just try to do it on the spot. If I had 1 more hour, maybe 1 or half an hour, then I would have done it. But again, I don't want to waste that time. So that's why I'll do that tomorrow. I'll have 1 extra day for you. But I hope guys you're cleared with this design, everyone. Please tell me. Guys, everyone watching, can you please confirm? Are we cleared with everything till now? Now tomorrow we'll just have finishing job. First of all, we'll move ahead and quickly create all the other sections. That is very easy because it's just copy and paste. Okay. And then finally we'll create this logic. And then finally we'll create the logic of when I scroll, it should go black. What say guys? Are you there? Can you please confirm everyone? Are you there? Are you able to hear me? Quickly guys, confirm. Are we cleared with everything for today? Guys? So now I'm planning for a day 7. Why can't I see the charts? Are you guys not putting up any message, or is there some problem? Why am I unable to see the charts? I can't see your charts. Okay. Yes, guys, the charts were not loading. So there's a view all button. Yes, there's a view all button. Yes. But when you click on that, it basically takes you to the next page. That's something that we are not going to do. We are not creating any other page in this. Okay, if you click on that, see, it takes you to a new page. So we're not creating this page. And guys, even if you see, I hope you can see, right? It's very easy page to create, right guys? Everyone. I hope this page is quite easy, right? To create as compared to the page that we have. It's very easy, right? There's no scrolling, nothing, just row, some rows, that's all. Okay. Yes, guys, I think the chats were not loading. So guys, tomorrow I'll start the session again. Okay, so I'm again going for a day 7 because now I want you guys to see how to create that slider logic. I want you guys to see that slider logic. This one. Okay, everyone. And we'll also do this. When I scroll. So now guys, now this will not be only designing. This will be the whole front-end development almost. Okay. And we'll also create this, guys. We'll also create this. Okay. So, guys, are you excited for tomorrow's session? Are you excited for tomorrow's session? Yes or no? Quickly. Okay. And are you enjoying this whole CSS series till now? Do you think that it's giving you some value? Do you are you getting that feeling that, oh, now we are learning something new, we are getting a little confidence on how to do these things? Okay, guys, so that's amazing, everyone. That is really amazing. Now today we used some time to, do that stuff, logical JS stuff, but that's fine. We'll do that tomorrow. But the best part is we completed this whole section and we also completed this whole section. Okay, that's the best part, guys. Okay, we completed all these sections. No issues, Kaushik. Now you can watch the previous videos, and guys, I'll see you tomorrow at the exact same time where we complete this whole website with its JavaScript. So guys, please don't forget to like the video and please don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see all of you tomorrow because I'm very excited now. I want to do that JavaScript and I want to complete this whole site. Now it's almost looking quite similar, right? You can see that. It's almost looking quite similar. So I want to now, I'm actually enjoying this now. So I want to complete it. So yep, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much, everyone. I will see. Enjoyed this series more than anything else. Thank you so much, Utpal. Thank you so much. And guys, this is not the only series. Once we finish with CSS tomorrow, then maybe next week, I'm starting with JavaScript from scratch, building onto Node.js. So that will go till Node.js. Starting from JavaScript scratch, it will go till Node.js. Okay. So Node.js, then creating APIs, connecting to databases, everything will be there. Okay. So that's going to be a new series for complete API development. So if you just watch that series, you can be easily an API developer without doing anything else. Okay. And that will be from scratch, guys. So it will be from next week. I'll put the schedule today only. You can see the schedule in some time. I'll put that. Okay. So yep, guys. And also if you want the files of all these things, if you want this whole code, it's on GitHub. So you can just go in the description of this video, and you will be able to see a link of GitHub. Just click on that and you'll be able to get all these files that I'm doing. Okay. So yep guys, that's it from this session. Thank you so much for joining and doing things with me. Now I'll see all of you tomorrow on day 7 of this course. Okay. So that's all guys. Thank you so much everyone. Bye bye. Good night. Take care. I'll see all of you tomorrow. Yes, Naveen, definitely, buddy, definitely. Definitely, Naveen, definitely. I'll let you know. Definitely. Okay. So, yep, guys, that's all. Thank you so much. Please like, please subscribe, and please, guys, just put some comments at the end. If you get time, after the video ends, put some comments. It can be anything. Asking for a new session, criticism, what you're enjoying about this. Just put some kind of comments if you can. Okay, only if you can. Also, guys, please share it with your friends, the channel, colleagues, friends, college friends. Okay. So thank you so much guys. Bye bye everyone. Good night. Good night.
Changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel can't stand it.